What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course. And in my head, I knew that I probably wasn't making a what's next for the Denver Nuggets video. But the Denver Nuggets ended up taking Game 6, and there will be a Game 7 on Sunday, which is NBA fans' favorite words. And today is going to be remembered as the Julian Strawther game. Julian Strawther went off at the end of the third quarter, and he earned his minutes in the fourth quarter. He ended up dropping 15 points tonight, and it were 10 straight, I believe, and then he had a dagger 3. But the Thunder, obviously, going home, Game 7, they should be the favorites, obviously number 1 seed, but they're going to need Jalen Williams to step up. And I mean J-Dub, because J-Dub put up a stinker tonight. Looking at his stats from the last 3 games, that shit is unacceptable if you want the Thunder to obviously win, because Shea cannot do it by himself. No matter if he's the MVP or not, he's not going to be able to win this Denver Nuggets series by himself. So in Game 7, Jalen Williams, his second option, that has been his second option all season long, of an all-star this season, has to step up. The last 4 games, he went 2 for 13, 3 for 16, 5 for 14, 5 for 20. He needs to have a big Game 7, or his name's going to be in the mud this summer. They're going to be calling him all types of shit, or I don't know, but it should be interesting, what happens in Game 7, because obviously this game was a good game from start to finish, in my opinion. The score doesn't tell you it, 107 to 119, but it was easily tied game before Julian Strawther went on his run, and obviously Jamal Murray was huge tonight. He had to be if you wanted to win if you wanted to win this game and you wanted to have a chance. And I saw during the game that Jamal Murray was even sick. He was sick last night, so obviously him playing through his sickness was great. He started off the game, he was hitting every bucket, he couldn't miss. So fuck the sickness at this point. You sick, just run it out, sweat it out. And that's what he did. Jamal Murray had 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists tonight. Christian Braun also stepped up in the first half. He had, not the first half, but he was doing his scoring in the first half. He had 15 points, I believe, in the first half. And he ended up with 23 points and 11 rebounds. He did something. Michael Porter Jr., he hit some threes tonight. He scored some points. MPJ had 10 points and 4 rebounds. Aaron Gordon, he didn't have the best night, but they still won. He had 5.7 rebounds and 7 assists. Russell Westbrook, he had 8 points, 3 rebounds. He stunk it up in the first half, but he ended up with bounce back second half, obviously. And obviously, I already talked about the good-ass game Julian Strawther had tonight. So, yeah, it should be interesting. Who steps up for the Nuggets in Game 7? Because obviously, I don't believe the Thunder have been beaten twice in a row since fucking December. So that's going to be a hard task to do, because obviously the Thunder love to bounce back, and they bounce back from games pretty well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he got in foul trouble in the first half, which is why the Denver Nuggets were able to obviously come back. They were down 15 at one point before Shai obviously got his 4th foul in the second quarter, and he was forced to go sit on the bench. In the third quarter, he was only able to play a little bit of minutes because obviously the coach, Mark, I don't know how to say his last name, but he didn't want to risk Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting his 5th foul in the third quarter. You can't do that. You need him for the fourth quarter. And obviously, Shai ended up with 32 points, 6 assists, even though he played limited minutes because of his foul trouble. Well, not really limited. He still played 35 minutes, but it didn't really seem like it watching the game live. He was on the bench for a majority of the second quarter and the third quarter, because obviously those fouls were huge and influential for obviously the Denver Nuggets to go on their run and obviously tied the game up before the Luthor 3 before halftime. This game, what's up? Jalen Williams, I didn't even say his stats in the beginning of the game. Well, I guess I did. He went 3 for 16. He had 6 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. We don't care about the 10 assists. You need to go score the ball. That, you need to step up. Even Chet Holmgren stepped up tonight. Chet ended up with 19 points, 11 rebounds, a quiet 19 actually, because I didn't hear his name on the broadcast at all tonight. If you want to be real, I didn't hear shit. It's they didn't even talk about Chet tonight. He got 2 blocks, and that's pretty much all I heard from Chet tonight. Alex Caruso, he had 10 points. He's been scoring this. Casey Wallace, It's like the Thunder on the fast break, the Denver Nuggets cannot stop that shit. But once the Denver Nuggets get the Oklahoma City Thunder into half court, their half court defense manages to stop them, because obviously they rely on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to go out there and go get them a bucket, and which it could work 60% of the time, but you're obviously going to need your others. Isaiah Hartenstein, he did what he had to do. He had 8.6 rebounds. He was hitting his floaters and shit in the first quarter. But obviously, the Thunder need to step up. Like, they need to be better. Because obviously, they could be better. Like, we saw what they look like at their best. But it just seems like the Denver Nuggets just slowed the pace down way too much. Like, the OKC Thunder, obviously, if you watch the game, you notice that they love to play fast. Like, on tempo, they're young for a reason. They have young legs. Like, they're running up and down the court, whether you make or miss it. But the Nuggets, they like to slow it down. Obviously, Nikola Jokic, one of the slowest players, not even slowest. Yeah, when he gets into his game, he's one of the slowest. He likes the post move. He likes to do his set shot. Like, everything is slow about the Nuggets. Like, they love to get into an organized offense for Nikola Jokic to control the tempo. And when you let them do that, that's when they're at their best. So the Oklahoma City Thunder have to be better at doing that. But at the same time, the Nuggets, they have to be better guarding the fast break, because obviously, off their turnovers, the Thunder are going stupid. Like, they're going straight to the rim. Like, you see Jokic trying to backpedal back, but you know he's not getting back in time for them young niggas to go get a layup or go dunk the ball. But obviously, it all comes down to the stars. Whether Nikola Jokic goes off and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes off, I think one of them goes off. It's crazy that the MVP wasn't announced yet. Like, they taking forever to announce this shit. Maybe they waiting for this series to be over or something, but it's crazy. 2 MVPs, Game 7. Let's go to work. But I don't know who y'all got in Game 7. Who y'all got in Game 7 of this series? Like, in my opinion, like, my honest opinion, like, what I want to happen, I want the Nuggets to win, because I'm a Westbrook fan. I need a Westbrook win. I want a Westbrook ring, but the Thunder obviously have a high chance, and they haven't lost back-to-back since fucking December. So it's not really likely, but I'm going to go with my gut and go with the Denver Nuggets. Who y'all got Game 7? Oklahoma City Thunder or the Denver Nuggets? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe. Nah, if y'all still here, y'all some real ones. But if y'all want to see some more videos, just hit the subscribe button. We post it basically every day. We grinding. And there's a video right there if you want to click that shit. Or I might put 2 up here. But click them. You might like them.